of a time or two when your mother supported you throughout one of the biggest competitions of your life? Or recall a time when your friends criticized your appearance while you were going through puberty. I'm sure each and every one of you here have experienced similar situations before. Whether you're in your mid-30s reminiscing about your younger self, or you're one of the youths reflecting on your recent memories. This is the universal experience that we all share. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, teachers, and my fellow classmates. This is Thet Htar Shwe Yi, Stacy, talking about how societal influences can impact a growing individual's self-confidence. So tell me, how did you feel? I believe almost all of you must have felt a certain boost of confidence when your peers or your family complimented the way you look or praised you on your academic achievements. At least that's what I felt. Self-confidence. Something that is not innate, but can be cultivated. It's a key to success, since it's all about believing in oneself, one's abilities, and qualities. With a supportive environment and a strong commitment, the sky's the limit for what you can achieve in the future. Since the very early stages of our lives, we often try to conform to societal expectations and mold ourselves into characters that are slightly different, if worse, nowhere close to our true identity. Perhaps due to a fear of criticism, I suppose. And that, my friend, is where it all started to go wrong. Talking from the perspective of a 15-year-old teenager navigating the challenges of adolescence, or youth, as people call it. As dramatic as I might seem, I can testify that life has been far from easy. No matter where I go or what I do, it feels like society is always watching me, judging me. From my appearance to my lifestyle, there's always something that's not up to the standards. Even so, can I escape this harsh reality? Absolutely not. So the only possible measure I can take within my reach is to strengthen my self-confidence. Now there have been a ton of struggles along the way, of course. It is inevitable, especially with social media playing such a big role in my life as a teenager. As young individuals, we face immense pressure from society every day to meet unattainable, daunting beauty standards or judgments from our elders regarding our teenage pursuits. And the endless social media boasting about the accomplishments of our peers. It becomes even more dispiriting when we are compared to those of our supposedly close-knit community, family, and friends. In a split second, those lead us down a spiral of self-doubt, making our process of building self-worth crumble, like a ball rolling down a hill. There's this one famous quote going around: who you surround yourself with is who you become. And that is why it's essential to surround yourself with supportive people who bring out the best in us and encourage us through life's challenges, especially when things don't go as planned. It's very simple if you really think about it. Would you prefer to feel ashamed, ridiculed, and told that your efforts were inadequate? Or would you rather feel comforted, encouraged, and informed that you can strive for improvement in the future? Exactly. A small boost of confidence can go a long way. But hold on, before you get all bored and tired of the talk, I thought, what could possibly be a better and relatable example than to talk about my very own encounter with self-esteem? So, let me show you a quick glimpse of my life. A few months before this TED Talk event, I'm sure you've heard of a smaller one being held in school. I'm sure you've heard of a smaller one being held in school. So back then, I lacked confidence and had little to no belief in myself. to say the least. Although I was fortunate enough to get into the grand finalist, I was still somewhat nervous and doubted my abilities. So there comes the big day. After watching the seniors do their job, I'll be honest, I was 100% sure that I wasn't going to be able to nail it, let alone win. Every minute that went by, my body started shaking from head to toe. My palms got sweatier by the second, and my heart started racing like hell. So I went outside the hall, trying to get a breath of fresh air, right? And I saw my dad waiting for me at the front with a water bottle in his hand to calm me down. Then my mom came outside the hall as well, knowing I was about to have an anxiety attack. She patted my back and said, "I know you can do this. Forget your fears and give it your all. We'll be proud of you no matter what." I took a deep breath to process it. As an Asian daughter, that's one of the rarest things you could hear from your parents, right? So that's when it hit me. Who am I to doubt myself, even when my own parents are counting on me? Who am I to fail? So I went straight back into the hall, got my exposure back up, and tried my best on the stage. And guess what? I won the first prize. It was a miracle. I couldn't have done it, and I couldn't have gotten that far if it wasn't for my supportive parents. And only because of their encouragement, I was able to regain the confidence I needed and got the achievement I deserved. See? Just a small impact from our society can quite literally alter the way we perform in life. After all, ladies and gentlemen, we, maturing individuals, have just started to grow some self-belief. And by nurturing us, you can make a positive impact on not just our lives, but our futures as well. Last but not least, if you're one of those youth struggling with self-confidence, start taking matters into your own hands before it becomes too late. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing with full confidence. This is Thet Htar Shwe Yi, Stacy, and your speech. Thank you for your time.